It's a good morning and happy day. It's your boy Ainembabazi Innocent once again. Uh, I've come to you to present to you uh, work, uh, our presentation of the assignment. Our lecturer of ICT, Mr. Odeke Julius Peter, gave us to do. Uh, I'm presenting both a PowerPoint and then Excel work. And here is my timely report, my annual performance report of my school, Ebenezer Primary School. Yes, I have 1 to 12 slides indicating the general performance of my pupils and first term, second term, third term, uh, then bar graphs, the recommendations, and then the conclusion. Maybe one thing I want to throw highlights in here is I can change the slides. Let's say if I want slide number 2 to become slide number 1, I can just drag it on top. I want slide number 4 to come here to slide number 2, I can do that. Then also there's this option of undoing here in this corner. So I can undo and then go back to the previous settings. I can decide to delete this slide. So I've deleted the slide. It's not there anymore. And then let me undo it. I can decide to add a slide, so I come here to home and then I can say Control M and then I've added the slide, or not, I can place here and then I choose a kind of slide I want. But then, uh, so let me undo. So maybe one other thing, you see my work is so rough, so maybe I can put there a design. Yeah, I can come here and then have a design that is cutting across everything. Then also in the slide, I can decide uh, how a slide comes in. So I can have a push for slide number 1. Then for slide number 2, I can have this, a reveal. Then for slide number 4, let me jump 3, I can have these random bars. Yeah. And so that is transitions. Then animations, it's how given contents in a slide, how given words in a slide come come together. Yeah, so oh sorry, I'm having issues with my so so what you want to first do is you want to first highlight those words, given words you want to animate, or the content you want to animate. And then let's say I apply fade. Yeah. So let me go and get some place also. Let's say here, for all these ones, I highlight them first. Then our which one? Let me use float in like that. Yeah, there are many various things you can do. So let us first do a slideshow. So we are going to start from our past. This one is one is, as you see, those are the transitions I was talking about. 2, 3. Yeah, this is the bars, the random bars. Then you're going to see our animation somewhere. Our animation is coming soon. Where did I put the animation? Uh, okay, let me exit. Press escape. Someone put the animation. Yeah, the animation was here. So is I'm not liking this one seems to be a better animation. Yeah, then afterwards we apply it. Yes, so basically this is what is done in Microsoft. PowerPoint. So we have another another thing. We can add pictures here, but then I don't want to. This laptop is not mine, so I don't want to use somebody's pictures. And then also we can decide to have a slide master here in view. You come to slide master, then I'll have what? I'll create a slide which I'll be able to master my, like I'll create slides at once and they'll be mastered. Yeah. And okay, like they'll they'll be just a template. Yes. So it will have the design and will apply to all. Yes, but that's not what I want for today. So basically, this is what we can do in Microsoft Excel, in Microsoft PowerPoint. Yes. So it's basically to enable us have things in a summarized view. Uh, I want to tackle something in my Microsoft uh, Excel work. So I have three sheets here. I have term one sheet, term two, term three. This is my booklet one, booklet only. And then I can decide to add another sheet here when I place OK. Yeah, so these are my students from term one to term three. Yes, I can then decide to we have here our name, the gender, the math, the grade, science, the total marks, the total aggregates, division, position. So I just want to show where I used unique things. Yes. So here for grading, all these were manually input. But for grading, this one was automatically generated because here we use the if function. So we set a criteria that if the mark here is greater than uh, 89, using this the cell reference here, cell here, is greater than 89, that person gets a D1. Now, if the mark is greater than 79, but you've already set another a criteria that if the mark is greater than 89, so right now it will give a range between 80 to 89 that will be for the D2. Now, if the mark is greater than 74, I already have a criteria saying 79. So it means it will say from 75 to 79. To 79, that will be a C3. So this is an if function. It's the same thing I used here in SST, grading science, uh, grading English also. Then for the total marks, I used the sum. So I just highlighted. I, 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 Let me just show it here. It will be equals summation. Then using control, uh, I put in all those that I wanted to. Enter, it gives me the answer. Then here you just press on that corner and then you get all the marks for the pupils. For the total aggregates, still I used the sum. I summed these cells, which are which are which are color coded, and then afterwards I pressed in this corner to get the total aggregates for each. For the division, I still used an if formula that if this person got less than 13 aggregates, that's a D1. Yeah, so that's what I used. I set up a criteria. The using of the if formula involves setting up a criteria. We need to be alert with that. For the position, I used the rank. Yeah, the rank formula. Yeah, so I ranked using the total marks. Yeah, I never had an average. I never used the average. I never needed it. Yeah, so maybe another thing, maybe for the uh, because I set up a graph. If you see here in my Microsoft PowerPoint, I had graphs, but setting up graphs, I needed to know how many people performed in how people performed in their different, how many divisions were, how many people performed per division. Yes, so uh, division wise. So what I did, I I I came here and I used count if to form up this what to get the values that I'm to use here in this. I'll show you how to create a graph of your own. But to get these values here, I used count if, and then of course you also set up a criteria here. So division one there were 12, but then you set up a criteria which is already the other side because already you have division one. So you give a reference range of where you want the the algorithm to check out for those divisions. So this one, this M32 was where I was having a division one. So I set up a range. I want to know how many of those division ones are in that range, and I was able to get it. I did this for all the terms. Oh, electricity has gone and my lighting has been a bit poor now. So also here I did uh, the same thing for the for the grades which were gotten in math, and then yes, because I needed it to get the performance per subject, per different subject, which I did here. Yes. So I just want to show you how I can basically form up a simple what? A simple graph. So for a simple graph, what you want to do, I'm going to use a donut from a donut shape. So you come here, you highlight those, then you come to insert, and then I'll come and I choose a graph of my own. This today I want to use one of our lecturer's favorites. It's a donut, so I can use that and I form that. Then I can edit this chart title chart. Oh, where's Wacom? I uh, I pressed so many keys there. So let me just reinsert. Yeah, insert. Set up my donut. So I can edit the text here. Like performance. First, you want to first delete this performance. Yes. Enter. So there are a lot of things that we can ponder around in this. But for today, I want to thank you for everyone for listening to me. Please like, share, and subscribe this video to very many people so that they can learn. And for any questions, please put them in the comment section below, and I will reply to them. Yes, mine and remain and innocent. Have a nice day.